All right, Sunday night. This was the opening day of hunting season in New York. Was yesterday. I went out bright and early. Got into the stand nice and early. Brand new property with the town hunt. So we decided to hit that first. Go see what was going on there. Climbed up in my stand, sat there for a while. About 8:30, a doe came out of the marsh that's kind of behind me, and off to the left it's all marsh. I'm right up against that, overlooking a decent area. There's a huge oak tree. It would take 3 people with their hands out to reach around this thing. A lot of food on the ground, a lot of acorns on the ground. So sure enough, about 8:30, a doe came out, get a little mid-morning feeding going on. So I felt pretty good. I jumped up, I grabbed the bow, and about 20 minutes went by. I never seen her come any closer. So I sat back down, I hung the bow up. My hand got cold about 20 minutes after that, so it was about 45 minutes since I seen her by this time. I reached in my pocket to get my glove out. She seen me move my arm and took off like a bolt of lightning. Never seen her again. Ran right in front of me, right through every shooting lane I had clear, she ran in front of. But she was hanging out the whole time in the one tree that I decided, I'm not going to trim that out. I'll leave that. It's good cover. It was great cover. Covered her right up. I never seen her there. So I didn't see anything in the morning. The other guys that were hunting the opposite side of the property, they didn't see anything. So it was a quiet morning. We went out and grabbed some lunch, came back, went back up in the tree. This time I climbed a little closer to the car. I was a little lazy. I didn't feel like walking the mile it took to get back to my stand. If I did shoot something, I didn't feel like dragging it out a mile. That's for sure, because we didn't get our deer cart to the property yet. It'll be there tomorrow. So I climbed close to everybody else, and I didn't see anything. Coyotes were ruining my area. They were up and down the logging road the whole afternoon. 2 big ones. One was really nice, probably the biggest coyote I've ever seen over here. Which, for some of you out west, any place really other than suburbia New York, you probably did. They look like babies to you, but to us, that was the biggest coyote I've ever seen. So they kept the area pretty clear of deer for me, but it ended up working out in everybody else's advantage because the deer were moving like crazy on one side of the property where 2 of the guys were hunting, and they both were able to get does. So it was a good afternoon for them. For me, uneventful. I didn't see a thing move, but I feel good about that property. There were definitely a lot of deer. I seen 2 myself. The weather wasn't great, and there were coyotes everywhere, and people. The other guys probably seen 4 or 5 doe running around, and the weather was pretty terrible. It was dry. It didn't end up raining on us, which was great, but the wind was pretty intense all day. 20 mile an hour at least, with a gusting a little bit higher. So I wasn't expecting to see anything anyway, so it was good. Couple deer down. I seen a couple things. Almost had a shot attempt, but what are you gonna do? That's hunting. Tomorrow I took the day off, so I will be back in the woods bright and early. Go to bed in a couple hours, I guess. So I'm gonna go relax and chill out. I'll let you know how tomorrow turns out, and I should get those pictures of the doe. Let me preface this by saying that the rest of my hunting group, they don't carry cameras and do all of the stuff that I do. So the 2 pictures I have are both the does strapped onto the racks on the back of their truck, but I guess it'll have to do. So I'll get those posted up to the site too. So until then, good luck to everybody.